I got inspired. I'm just gonna try it. So this video is gonna be about how I reach out to the manufacturer and about the sample that I'm gonna create. Let's start with the inspirations. In my head, I know something what I want to create, but I want to find similar images to what's in my head, right? To like visualize. So as for the clothing, I wanted to create something like a sweater, I would say, and I want it to be like either off shoulder, so that one shoulder is like on and one is off, or like two shoulders off. I know that's like separate items, but I want it to be like a sweater with long sleeves. I wanted to make the top of the sweater to be like tighter so that you can keep it like on your shoulders or off your shoulders, a little bit tight. And then at the back, I wanted to have something like, not a spider web, but some beanies. I just want it to be created with two materials. There's gonna be one material for the whole piece, and then at the back there's gonna be the second material that's like sewn in from the inside. And the pattern would look something like this. You know, that's like the spine from the back, and it's gonna have those cutouts in one material, and you're gonna see the other material from the inside. In Photoshop, at first I'm gonna start with finding an image, a photo of a model or a woman, and I'm just gonna draw my design on top of the woman. I want it to be a cropped sweater, so it's not full length. So I'll just start with drawing the whole shape of the sweater, with the sweater being cut out, technically cut out. The sleeves, I want them to be longer than the knuckles, I would say, so that it's like more baggier and with no shoulders. And then I'll just fill it with the color. I would start with the black one because it's a regular one, because the focus in this piece is going to be for the back, for the spine. So I just want the whole focus to be on the back of the sweater. And then as for the other side, I'm just gonna draw her some pants because I don't think that's appropriate for YouTube. For the security of this world, this channel. Now as for the back part, I'll just copy the front part and I'll just paste it to the back, and then I'll just draw the pattern that I have in my head of this spine. At first I'll fill it with the black color, and then I want the black material to have some holes in it. So it's gonna have cut out parts through which the second material is gonna be visible. So that's why I'm drawing the pattern with the black brush first. Now as for the second material, for now I just want it to be shorter than the black material, so that there's some place for the back to be visible. Now as for the sleeves, I have this idea to have a spider on the hand of the sleeve. If the sleeve ends over knuckles, on top of the knuckles, then I want the spider to be somewhere over here. That's why I'll take the spider from my ever first logo of this channel. There was a spider in the logo. That's why I'll just cut it out and add some hue to color it red, the same as the red material from the inside. For now, I'll just cut the spider out for them to have a bigger picture, and I'll just put it in a square. Alright, and now the most interesting part, I'm gonna write some sweater details, the details that the manufacturer is gonna read for them to understand what I want, right? I'll start with some measurements, but I'll write the measurements down a bit later, because I want to measure one of my sweaters because I like its like measurements. That is why I want to try to do something similar, and that is why we'll leave it as it is for now. All in all, as for the inside material, I'll just cover the whole thing so that there's no space for back, because I just want to try something simple for now, that's why. And I'll just add some stitches so that it's like sewn in into the black material. Right now I'll write some specifications and some information about what I have drawn, and it's gonna be just some explanation about what's going on in my head, you know, because nobody can understand what is going on in my head. That is why I have to explain everything to everyone. as for materials, technically the black part is going to be without texture and the red part is going to be with a little bit of texture because I wanted to have some differences in these materials. Okay, I wrote down some measurements. I'm just gonna write down the most kind of important ones in here, and then I'll just create a separate file for the measurements so that I'll copy the designs and I'll write the measurements and draw the lines so that they can understand visually. Now that I've been thinking about it for a while, I want to add some ribbed collar and ribbed cuffs so that the thing that I was talking about, that this part is going to be a bit tighter, so this is going to be the ribbed collar. And I also want to have ribbed cuffs because when you can pull it up so that there's like some waves on the sweater when you pull it up, that's how I'm going to create this kind of wavy effect for the bottom of the sleeves. That is why this part has to go, unfortunately. I'll add it somewhere else. I'll figure it out. I think I'm done with this part for now. That is why I'll just copy the designs to the other page. I'll create a new file and I'll copy those designs and paste them, and I'll just add some measurements, the ones that I was talking about previously. That's it for now, and I'll just send a little email for them. The first time I sent them an email was on December 3rd, right before my birthday. I just got inspired back then too, and so they replied me on December 4th, and now it is December 16th and I'm sending them one more email. And technically I'm just telling them that I've attached some files of something I would like to create, and I just asked them some questions about if it's possible for them to create something like this, and if it would be possible to just create one sample and then order the whole batch. And yeah, that's technically it. They also asked for my WhatsApp number and I just gave them the number, and I just sent them the photos that I just showed you. So I'm just gonna wait for their response for now, and I hope they're gonna respond to me anytime soon. It's gonna be very exciting, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching and hope to see you soon with a response from them.